That's hilarious.
Shout out to the shouts out though, world. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all smash that like button.
Smash that like button.
All that. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, you know they said Drake, what's that shit called when you try to refoul or something like that?
Whatever it is.
What's that shit called again?
Pussy, B.
Yeah. He just, you know, this is a perfect example of, I look at this like gambling.
Right.
This shit is like gambling, guys. Because think about it. Boom, you got your rent money, right?
Right.
You try to make some extra hools, you take some of that rent money, and you go, you feel me, you go to Vegas.
Right.
Boom, you think you're going to pass.
Take and you end up, bitch and the bitch go to Vegas and they leave.
Yeah. All of a few funky ass dollars that anybody can get. But boom, you go to Vegas, you start gambling, you feel me? You lose. Now, instead of you taking your L, you go to the bank account, you'll get more of the rent money.
Money I got left, win it back.
Exactly. You try to win it back, and you just getting more and more in the debt. And now I just feel like this was his last little. He went refiling. What's that shit called though? When you refile?
Appeal.
Yeah, appeal. There you go. Now I feel like the appeal. This is his bank account at zero now. Even though his bank account really ain't at zero, but I feel like this is his bank. This is his last all in. Fuck it. He could have stepped away, just took that first L, but he kept going back trying to recoup that first L, and he never. You feel me? He has zero right now.
No, for sure.
This is it. This is it for him. The appeal. That's when you put it all on red. Fuck it.
Pull it all on red. Please, God, I hope this way.
Yeah, that's what I think this is like. I feel like he just keep digging himself in the hole instead of like learning.
My fault time.
They call me Big Ellie.
I've been calling that Big Ellie.
Big Ellie? Oh, because he took an L.
The biggest L.
Okay, yeah. He is Big Ellie.
They call me Big Ellie.
Yeah. Nah, that's him for sure. He should just learn how to take his L. If he would have took his L gracefully, it wouldn't be as bad. He wouldn't have to get so much rent money back. Now, he has zero. He need all his rent money back.
He need all his rent money.
So his only way of getting this is to win this appeal. If he don't win this appeal, it's over for that.
It's over for all that appeal. Whatever that nigga think he buy, it's over, bruh. He need to hang it up. Oh. That might as well just come out with another diss record or some shit at this point.
You lost.
Oh.
And then you want to battle the system that you've been benefiting from for all these years. Some white people shit, but you got it.
Izzy, you a sign of Drake if he call in, nigga.
Nah, not no more. Back in like the early, like 2015, yeah.
Wait, but look, come to think of it though.
And then the way he be doing.
Why would you sign a Drake though? He ain't broke no artist.
I'm saying he be doing crazy. You feel
like what artist has
he dropped the album with Party Next Door. It's a Drake album with Party Next Door feature.
Yeah.
No collabing on that.
That nigga ain't cracked off no artist, homie.
Okay, think about this. Drake, he been on top of the game for how many years now?
A long time.
A long time, right?
For a long time.
So if you on top of the game for a long time and you know it's about to be over,
he don't know. He don't know.
He knows.
He don't know. Trust me.
Don't nobody stay on top forever.
He don't know. He think he could.
Nah, he don't. He know he can't. That's why I think
that's subjective. Like, what you mean? Hov been at the top of his game forever.
No.
What you mean? No.
He has. Ain't really. What real like blemish has that nigga had for real? That was like
Fifth been at the top of his game.
Time out.
Pharrell been at the top of his game.
For sure.
Snoop.
Dropping music?
Just the game.
I'm talking about the music game.
Hov, yes, his music for sure. Top of the game every time.
That's producing. That's not rapping. That's not him dropping
moving the goalposts, but for sure.
I'm not moving the goalposts. You talking Drake did longer than.
He didn't do longer than Hov.
He didn't do longer than Pharrell either.
Or Pharrell.
He didn't do longer than Hov. How long did Hov go?
Verse on Rump Shaker.
How long was Jay-Z quote unquote on top?
Hov came out. See, he ugly in the face. Like when a got the whole face, that's like the 78. Hov came out like 78.
He's been in the game like 30, 40 years.
He been there. He came out.
I understand
78,
that, but he's not. When was the last time he dropped some music? He's not even dropping music. You can't even put him.
He built it.
Dude, I'm saying
Rihanna,
who was dropping music consistently? Who been dropping music consistently as long as Drake and been on top?
And that's
As long
why
as
he.
it's Drake.
That's why you witnessing his demise now.
I'm asking that. Do y'all got an answer to that? Who's been dropping music consistently and been on top as long as Drake?
But what do you consider
K-Dot.
consistent though? Consistent like you always hearing this nigga? Because a lot of that shit be fluff.
J. Cole.
So you just saying just dropping music at the capacity he's dropping or dropping good music?
That's subjective. Good music. I'm just saying, let's go with capacity because good music is subjective. I'm just saying capacity.
I'll give it to him, but that's why are tired of his shit because he's making the same song.
And I'm trying to tell Mac that I think he know he wasn't about to be on top forever.
No, you didn't.
He feel the demise. He sees the demise. So him suing is like, I'm going out with a bang. I ain't gonna be on top no more anyway.
That's how you feel.
That's my narrative.
So whole first album was June 25th, 76.
What says 76?
76. That's my narrative. Hov come out in 76 is hilarious to me.
But Hov don't even drop music no more. And when was Hov on top? When was Hov like
Since
the nigga?
he came out.
No, when was Hov the number one?
In 96.
Hov was not the number one nigga in 96.
He was number one in 96.
Man, okay. When is it?
96, Reasonable Doubt. That's his first album.
But that's debut album. He was doing with niggas before that. So he was around when niggas was when niggas was rapping like that. He was around for that shit.
But this one he was the number one.
Okay, I'm trying to learn something in music. So you telling me Jay-Z was the number one guy like how Drake been the number one guy in 96?
Yep.
At a point he was.
At what point? I'm
96.
No, it ain't 96. I'm asking you when was that point be, you would think? Is it
like early 2000s?
So you said early 2000s or late 90s?
Let's go
early
see
2000s, late 90s. Okay. So there was no what was that?
Drake wasn't a when he first came out.
Huh?
He wasn't a when he first came out.
So when did he become the
Who, Drake?
Yeah.
Like how Yep.
What year was Wayne go to jail?
That begs you could battle with Drake be Drake and never went to jail.
Yeah, he had all kind of handouts. Like, what you mean? Hov was Hov.
Feel me? Him and Nicki Minaj took off because Wayne was over there.
Yeah.
It was Wayne.
Wayne had to get him.
What year Wayne go to jail? Can you look that up?
Tiny don't know nothing.
Huh?
You don't know nothing.
I don't know nothing. I'm always open to learn, even if I think I know.
He went to jail 2010. Come on, bro.
So 2010. So Drake, you'll say Drake was on top
15 years.
Yeah.
No.
Like 2012.
I say 2012, and that's when we was on the way.
So
and that's when we was on the way already.
2012. So
we was on the way.
Since so far gone, it was cool. That put niggas. That was all right. Drake is Drake.
And then Good Kid, Mad City dropped.
And then he put out Take Care, and guess who was on fucking Take Care?
Us.
I
and see the light
and fall asleep because you are the death of me.
Come on, bro.
All right. No.
Drake knew. I feel like Drake always knew.
Drake always been our son. You always been our son. Running around. I remember you at the Gibson Napa Theater with the dingy T-shirts, running around.
So you say 2012? You said 2012 to 2024?
He was like, I would say at that time, he was like the face of like the
2012 to 2024.
Like Big Sean, J. Cole, and all of them, that little blog era rappers. He was like the top of that for sure. And then he just rode that forever because he already in everybody's face. And then niggas gave him the T-Pain treatment, which was get him on the hook.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna do the good hook every time.
Or you could say colonizing.
But doing that forever, and he just stuck to that bag, and then also was dropping good shit on his own. So it was like, yeah. But he got propelled to that, and then not to mention this is black and Jewish. That's a cheat code. You're black and Jewish.
Black, not so much.
I get that. My whole thing is how long you said. You said 2012 to 2024 when Not Like Us came out, right?
I wouldn't say it was all like me. It was always a neck and neck between him and Doc. So it wasn't just always. I was a big fan of both of these.
All right. So whatever the case is, Jay-Z, if you say 2000s, he didn't go until 2010.
You still hating on Hov?
I'm not hating on Hov. I'm saying he didn't have a reign like Drake. That's what I'm saying. He didn't,
Drake pussy, bro. Why you keep mentioning this?
bro. You missing my point. I'm basically saying he sued the shit because he been on top. He knew he wasn't about to be on top much longer. Fuck it, I'm about to sue.
Because really, what happened with Drake?
You see the light?
That's what I'm
with Drake. Drake started off rapping really, really good. Comeback season Drake, this nigga was rapping on some like he should have been around for the Soulquarians and all of that, Jay Dilla, that type of rapping. And then he got closer to Wayne, and his shit turned from like I can really rap and make crazy ass, intellectual ass songs to I get money, I got so much money, let me keep rapping about this money. And that's why his music now be saying it don't really mean shit because he just rapping about how much money he got. Instead of being like his adversary who got hella cheese but can still relate to that don't got that much cheese easier than Drake. You gotta imagine the life that it's like with Drake, you're like imagining the life that you eventually will want to live if you get successful and get money and shit.
The only part that why I'm not mentioning Kendrick is because we said that drop consistently. That part is key. Who's been on top that drop consistently?
See, that's where people confuse things to me. Is when you say drop consistently. Yeah. Because if you're saying that, right? Because GNX dropped last year. Fair to say. Fair to say. This year, it still sold 2 million copies. That's why you wouldn't have to drop consistently if your project is able to still do numbers. Because Good Kid, Mad City been in the Billboard since it dropped.
Okay, so do you think it's harder to do that or drop consistently and stay relevant?
Both. I think it's harder to do what Dot doing as opposed to what Drake is doing.
Okay. It's not no right or wrong. I just want to know what's harder. Is it harder to have something, drop something and it just carry you out the way, or you dropping something consistently? Because if you, I feel like you got more chance to strike out if you dropping something consistently, and then it's like.
But no. I'm gonna tell you the difference. It's easy to break down what you're saying though. Easy. So what Dot is doing, he's dropping like in the YouTube world we'll call it like evergreen content. That's that just lasts. It's just live forever. That's why I mentioned Good Kid, Mad City because it's been charting every year. Even right now, it still move like 22,000 copies this week.
That's crazy.
You get what I'm saying? So that's the difference. And then what Drake was doing, he got like, as opposed to him just really penning every album, he got niggas that's writing that content for him. That's gonna. You get what I'm saying? So that just already separates you as far as artistry.
Right. Yeah, I get that. I 1000% get that. It's just it ain't one way to skin the cat, or it ain't one way to get to the top.
I'm not knocking.
It ain't one way to get to the top.
Arguments because they'd be like one way you can go at it, Billboard and the numbers wise. Of course, Drake is winning. Yeah,
100%.
Drake is winning for sure. But if you get down to the that really give a about the artistry of it and shit, it's a whole completely different conversation.
Yeah,
because they don't give a fuck about the Billboard shit.
Yeah, exactly. And at the same time, he's still going crazy on that motherfucker. On all accolades.
During that whole little shit, was loving to act like they didn't hear about Kendrick until this beef. And I'm like, how?
Yeah.
Was you in the house? Like, you didn't have the radio on? Because this nigga used to be on the radio just like Drake was. So it's like, how did you not hear about this nigga? So it's just like you said, it's subjective. Shit get real subjective when niggas get to talking about artists and artists that they fuck with and shit like that. With them two, it ain't that simple.
And I'm not ever gonna take away from what Drake contributed to the game. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Drake still did what Drake did. It just right now it's just looking different than what it did back then. Now, the optics is always the same to us. I think I could say me and the homies always viewed that the same. He always was in this light to us as a dork. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But we always respected the music that they did put out. Like even that was penning behind the scenes for that always been in the behind the scenes since 2012. You get what I'm saying? Like that's always been a thing behind the scenes. Like I never forget the like laughing in the van, like the whispers was hearing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's always been a thing as well. So that's why the homie probably always was like this with me since then.
Yeah, for sure.
On this album, fucking crazy.
Yeah, not definitely. Because when you in the same feel that somebody, you're not listening as the casual listener. You're not. It's like, for instance, if you let's take it to football,
Right.
and you play quarterback on some,
Right.
and you just can see his mechanics throwing the ball. Everybody think he nice, but you like his mechanics is just nasty. His mechanics is off. As a quarterback, you know his mechanics is off, but everybody else just like, damn, he tight. Everybody see Drake songs like, damn, they tight.
He got
But
records. He got
as
records.
a artist or another quarterback, you like, somebody wrote that for you, bro.
Yeah.
Like it's T.
Yeah.
So but I'm not a rapper. I'm listening. I don't care if somebody else wrote it or if
Exactly.
He
The
wrote
people don't care. That's what I'm saying.
yeah,
Like, so,
but if I was in that field, of course I would care.
The people that yeah. Like shout out to bruh. I'm still with the music. Even the misses he's been putting out. I still listen to some of them. Like when I go do these after parties in Australia, I'm gonna play that song. Like, bro, so it is what it is, bruh.
He got hit.
He def got hits. He def got hits, man. You know what I'm
At a
saying?
point, this nigga was rapping my young college life, so I'm like, this nigga.
He still is. He still is.
You know what
I
I'm
mean,
saying?
he still is.
I don't think he. I think he on his decline, and he said, "I'm going out with a bang.
Yeah.
Sue everybody." I lost, sue him again. Appeal that bitch.
Hey, so I got something crazy I want to ask you though, Time, because I seen this video, bruh, of Stephon Diggs up and they was in the locker room, bruh. Let me play it for you, bro. This like the background, what somebody said in the background. I really think, bro, is GPS though, but you got to just hear. I want you to tell me what's your take.